Hello everyone, welcome to a true Minecraft Let's Play, where we play Minecraft for 14 days to understand and appreciate the 2-week Minecraft phase. We're playing on update 26.1.2 on the tiny takeover drop, and we're going to go ahead and make a world. As you can see, I tried making a world earlier, but I ended up having multiple deserts. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a world right now called a true Let's Play, and we're just going to create it. No nonsense, no settings changed whatsoever. And looks like we got a good spawn. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start chopping down some trees while I start explaining the rules of this world. Like I said, we have 14 days. And I'm going to be a bit loose on the rules. It's not going to be 14 days straight, just so that I can have a little bit of a balance in my life. But what we're going to be doing is we're only going to restrict myself to 14 total play sessions. And while I could have multiple sessions in a day, I feel like it's going to be worth more having strictly one play session, as in I'm starting recording right now and my day is over when I stop recording. All right, we got ourselves a crafting table. Let's also make ourselves a couple of sticks so we can make a pickaxe. So the reason why I wanted to do specifically 14 days, not only just to go ahead and do a fun little neat trick on the 2-week Minecraft phase, but also because I've seen so many videos on how to start a forever world, how to maintain a forever world, and basically like motivations to keep a forever world, that I thought to myself, why don't we just play for 14 days? Why don't we actually stick to that rule and let's see if there's any value to actually having a definitive end? Because a lot of people treat the 2-week Minecraft phase as the time that it takes before you start fizzling out, before you start getting bored of your Minecraft world. But I want to be different. I want to actually enjoy the 2-week Minecraft phase and see how far we can go, not in terms of just progress, but also in terms of enjoyment. Now, I do see some mobs over there, and I'm just gonna get that creeper. Okay, that creeper didn't see me. Good. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the bare necessities. So we got a furnace, we got a pickaxe, we got ourselves an axe, and then a shovel. I think that's the right amount. So go ahead, make our furnace, and we're also gonna have the music playing in the background as well, just so we have a little bit of a chill time together. And also, I kind of like the Minecraft soundtrack. I haven't really had the time to appreciate it in its natural sense, so this is going to be like the first time where I can actually experience the Minecraft nostalgia that comes with the soundtrack. I don't want to stray too far from the spawn, mainly because, you know, in case bad things happen with the bed, but I do want to scope out, just see if there's anything nice. We did have a jungle, and I'm not going to base in the jungle. I'm going to be honest. Jungles are nice to explore, but to base in, it's rough. Like, the normal jungle set is very rough. And we got a savanna in the distance. So, you know what? Maybe it's better if we did leave this area. Literally every single time I try to make a Minecraft world, regardless whether it was for this series or just for my own fun, it was always... There's always a savanna that's like right next to me, which, again, I'm not the biggest fan of savanna biomes, mainly because of the grass color. I know a lot of people hate the acacia trees, but I think they have great uses. I haven't really used acacia all too often, but I know that it's really good for pagodas, because I built one with a pagoda roof using acacia, and it looks absolutely stunning. Okay, looks like we also got some sheep here, which is nice because we want to make sure we are skipping the nights. And by the way, we're not doing 14 Minecraft days. I feel like I should have mentioned that. We're doing 14 real days. So it's going to be a lot longer than... It's 20 minutes per day and like, what, 14? So we're not playing for 280 minutes in this world. We are playing for 14 real days. Alright, I also want to go ahead and grab these firefly bushes. They are going to be nice to add a little bit of ambience in our base. Let's see. Let's go across the river. Grab ourselves a poppy, so we can turn this into red dye. And we might as well craft the bed right now. 3 and 3 makes the Minecraft bed. Now, I am playing this right before the Chaos Cube update comes out. I'm pretty sure that it comes out on the 16th, which is roughly 2 weeks from now. But I'm not too afraid about like missing the update or like lacking too little time on the update, because I will be taking like days or so to be able to edit each episode and also think of cool ideas for each world. So we're probably gonna have like a good amount of time to explore the Chaos Cube update in this series. And if I don't explore far enough, maybe with unloaded chunks, we can actually find a nearby sulfur biome very quickly. But we're pretty lucky. We got ourselves some sugarcane and bamboo right off from the start. This is not the best jungle biome either. Like there's like this kind of jungle biome that's right over here. Right here, where it's like these bushes and trees sparsed around. I love this kind of jungle biome. I don't know if this is the really rare one that's one of the harder ones to find in like for that achievement, but this is a pretty nice jungle biome. I do like it. Are we on an island? Hold on, wait. If we are on an island, then I think I know where we're basing. We're gonna base right here on this island, because I am a sucker for island bases. I'm a big sucker. So if this is an island, then we might as well like base here. It's not too far from spawn either. If we look at the coordinates, yeah, it's not too far from 0, 0. And yep, this is indeed an island, which is incredible. And we also got the ocean out that way. And we got nice jungles around us. So this is nice. We got birch wood, we got oak wood, we got jungle wood. You know what? Maybe it could be fun to figure out how to use jungle wood in this world. We got sheep, chickens, and cows, which are great because I'm not gonna lie, pigs are kind of useless to me. I don't really use pigs a lot. So having these animals here are gonna be very nice. But there's pigs here if we wanted pigs. So we got every single animal. We got a cave system right here with iron and lava, which is nice. And it seems like, I don't know how deep this goes. We can take a quick little look around. It could be possible that this is just a small cave area, which is fine. Honestly, it's fine. I really don't want a giant cave system under us, because then it just makes sliding up the area a big pain. So having a small little cave system just for stone and water like this, even though we're surrounded by water, this is very nice. And I think it does end here. Yes, okay. So this is pretty much the best like starter area we can think of. And let's figure out where we want to base, because we do have iron here. Hopefully there's 3 for a bucket, but I'm not going to rush too much. So preferably, I don't want to be near this cave system, just so we don't need to worry about terraforming. It would be nice to actually live in the jungle, because the grass is much greener on that side. The grass is greener. And while this place does look promising, this seems to be also part of the cave system, so I do want to avoid that. So I think we're gonna base over on that green patch. I think that's a great idea. So you might wonder how long it's been since I've last played Minecraft, considering, you know, it's common that people will play Minecraft for their 2-week Minecraft phase like every few months or so, or even like a couple of years when they feel that itch again. For me, it was yesterday. I played Minecraft yesterday. I have my own world that I wouldn't necessarily call a forever world. We're just gonna sleep right now because I do not want mobs to invade our island. Not quite yet. But it's not a forever world, but I am trying to get pretty much every achievement that's not like those gold achievements. So like we can see on the tabs here, like every achievement that's not like this kind of icon, I plan on grabbing for my Minecraft world. And it's not a forever world, mainly because I'll only come back to it once new updates come around. But for now, there's a bunch of achievements that I've still yet to get, so it's gonna be fun. We're nearing the end. I've gotten pretty much all the achievements on this Minecraft tab, which we will be doing for this series, hopefully. I am now at the point where I'm just doing random achievements because all the main ones have been finished. Now, there was one thing that I have that's different in that world, and it's mainly the fact that I actually have a mod that removes the durability. And I know what you might be thinking. Wouldn't that be considered cheating? Yes, it's very much cheating. But I do not like the durability system that's in this game. Mainly because once you break a tool, there's really no way of getting it back. And I'm not a big fan of it, personally. And as you can see, I am using durability in this. I didn't have the mod that removes durability because I still want this to be a true Let's Play. It doesn't matter whether I like it or not. We are here for the true experience. I don't have a minimap mod either because I don't want to be too reliant on that mod. So hopefully we can actually get ourselves an actual map so we can use. Because I did use that in my other world and I'm actually loving it so far, like the actual system of putting banners down as waypoints. I think the best place is going to be like right there, actually, like where that tree is. I think that's probably the best place. Yep, right there is good. That right there, that's the best spot. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna remove this for fire hazards. Remove the fire hazard, and right where that tree stump is, we're gonna put our campfire. Nice. We got a home. We'll also put the bed here in case I die. So I can come back here later. First, let's go ahead and cook. Now it is interesting that this series was chosen. This was chosen by the YouTube poll and the Discord poll, and Minecraft had the most amount of votes. It is interesting that Minecraft is the one that we're starting with, because there's not really a definitive end to Minecraft, right? Like, my idea with a true Let's Play series is that there is an actual end so that we can move on to the next game. But while I was thinking about how to make this like an actual Let's Play that's not like forever long, the 2-week Minecraft phase was like pretty much like the exact thing I was looking for. And this was actually really good as well, a good opportunity, because I did want to make this series before, actually. It was last year. It was exactly last summer where I had the wish to make a series exactly like this. But it was on a Minecraft SMP. Let's go grab this iron. Where I usually play on. It's Divergent SMP, and if you go back all the way in my channel, you like in the unlisted playlist, you're gonna see that I actually made a few videos on it before. And okay, we got only 3 iron, which is fine. It's fine. I'm not too worried about that actually. But we do have enough for an iron pickaxe, which is nice. Anyways, the series was gonna go on for 14 days straight. Like, unironically, I would have to record and edit in the same day. And I was gonna like hold them all just so I would upload all of the videos later. But the problem was that the workload of doing it every day was not fun. Just being able to, just having to record in like the afternoon and edit in the evening, it was kind of stressful. I would say it was kind of stressful. And the reason why I had to do it for 14 days straight was because it was a multiplayer server, and the people that play on Divergent they're fast. They are the kind of people that would get netherite, like not even in the first week, but on like the first few days. So like if I actually waited and took my time with that series, I feel like the jump in progress within like the whole town that I was in was going to be too jarring. And I'm also glad that I didn't follow through with it, because my footage did get corrupted at some point around like day 5 or so. So I never got around to finishing that series, which was good, because the plan for this specific series is going to be more on a introspective on why people kind of enjoy Minecraft, and only for 2 weeks specifically. Like, why do people only play this game for 2 weeks and get bored? And what is the motivation for people to want to have a forever world, you know? And so I'm really hoping that this series does really well in terms of like the video that I'm going to be putting on Alpha Who. Because I know for a fact that not a lot of people are going to be watching this day to day as I'm doing it. Mainly because, one, it's on a channel. It's on this channel of all things where there's not a lot of people to be there and watch. But also, it's just a normal Let's Play. Not a lot of people watch a normal Let's Play nowadays unless you're like extremely good at building or extremely good at redstone or have a really good, strong like player base or like friends that you play with, right? So a lot of this series is just an investment to then understand and make a full like video essay on this whole series, which I'll be looking forward to. I'll be looking forward to editing and scripting. Now I should preface, I'm not the greatest at building, and I'm definitely not the greatest at just playing Minecraft in general. Like, I've gone to Netherite before, but and I've made like villager trading halls. And honestly, at the end of it, I felt like I was too powerful. Like it did feel satisfying to get those things done and feel like I've gone to a god level and feel like I was at the end game. But there's something so nice about the early game where you're not reliant on being super powerful or being reliant on just having your fortune 3s and your silk touch with efficiency 5s and your looting 3 swords and all that. Sometimes it's just nice to have that period of time where you are just getting one ore or one gem out of every single block you mine. And speaking of ores and blocks that we need to mine, we need to start smelting this now. Let's go ahead and start smelting the iron just so we get our pickaxe. And then we can smelt our copper. Just like that, we got ourselves an iron pickaxe. Yay! But we're not going to use it. Not at all. We're only going to use it when we actually have to, but for now we have an abundance of copper tools and copper armor, so we're going to be using that. I'm very glad the copper update has like given a new set of armor and tools just for the early game. And I know a lot of people are complaining that it's a useless tool set, it's a useless set of items and armor because everyone's going to be rushing to get iron. And my opinion, saying an opinion on the internet these days, absolutely crazy. My opinion is that if you're the person that rushes to iron, that it's not for you. Right, there's building blocks and everything for you. You can enjoy that. If you're playing it like a normal, if you're playing it casually, where you can just go ahead and just have that set of armor to start off with, it's pretty damn good if you can't get to iron very quickly. Like, I don't think we're gonna even be pushing towards full iron gear this day at all. But we're gonna go ahead and gather some more wood. I want to keep that tree there, mainly because it's aesthetic. And also, I hate chopping down those trees. They're horrible. I feel like anybody can agree. Like, even if you hate updates, whether you like an update or not, we can all agree that those trees are the worst to chop down. We're not going to start immediately building white yet. But this is the area. It's going to be facing this way, probably. Mainly because this one branches down pretty nicely. This one also branches down pretty nicely. I do actually want to grab these firefly bushes. There we go. And also, this way branches towards the cave. So the door facing out this way. Main house entrance here. I want to try to build something different. Right? I don't want to build the same house I always do every single time. Maybe we can somehow incorporate jungle log. Like jungle log and like jungle and oak is a pretty interesting combo to think about. So we're gonna grab some extra wood, maybe like a stack of each, so we can get started on the house. But I do want to get the house done today. Otherwise, it's gonna be rough for the future days when we have to keep building a house. I'm starting to think how it's done, because obviously, right? there's jungle and oak together in this biome, in this jungle. You can see both of those. So so there must be a way to incorporate both of these to like somehow look nice, right? And I don't have a lot of experience in terms of knowing how to build with random blocks that I don't know how to use. So we're just gonna wing it. I don't think it's gonna look nice at all, but if it ends up looking okay, then that's just a win. That's a win for me, honestly. Whoa, we got some floating vines here. Thank you, Minecraft Generation, for quite the treat. So we got a stack now of jungle logs. We're gonna go ahead and move over to those oak trees over there and get ourselves another stack of oak logs. Okay, so I didn't quite get exactly a stack of logs. We got 49. My axe broke, which is a good opportunity to go ahead and get ourselves the copper tools we needed. Let's quickly scale down here. And this is like the big part of why I enjoy copper tools so much. Just so, like, if you're not at the stage where you're just like hunting for iron, like where I am right now, because there's no cave in sight, and I don't want to leave my spawn base too far, you can just grab yourself just some copper, just chuck stuff together like this, and like this, and there you go. You just got yourself some metal tools right off the bat. Sure, it's the same level as stone, but you know, there's more durability, which is the important part. More durability in a game where you kind of need to replace your tools so often. I think this is a good amount of wood to get started. We're gonna get a little bit more stone. Yeah, these branch out a lot. Where's that mine area? I think it was over here. Yes, it was over here. Let's just go ahead and just mine some stone. Like another stack will probably do fine. I'll just put this here just so I can keep track. Now, we are gonna have to mess around with the block pallets and everything, just to see what works together and what doesn't work together. I was about to get birch, but I think having 3 different wood types might be a bit too much. I think it would be way too much on the eyes to have 3 different colors. Alright, we got a stack of cobblestone. Let's go ahead and go back. Now, I don't have any bones at the moment, but there is a dog here. You'll be mine, dog. Or... okay, I guess not. Just move out the way. Go closer towards the campfire. Keep yourself warm. Okay, if you don't want the campfire, suit yourself. It's very warm, very toasty. Not a thunderstorm, so you know what? I guess it's okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and see what works. So we got obviously jungle and juggle. It's suitable. It works. And obviously oak and oak work pretty nicely. This log has an orange, not an orange, a pinkish hue to it with the oak texture. So maybe, yeah, you can see there's a pretty stark contrast between the jungle and oak. Like, jungle looks like oil slick. It feels like it's been treated with oil, or it's been soaked with something, right? Soaked in oil. And, you know, would these two go together? No, the contrast is way too much. But you strip it. Okay, so stripped jungle has a cardboard texture to it, which, okay, the rain is making it harder to compare colors, but it is a closer resemblance to oak planks. So, like, maybe you can put them around like that. Potential. Got potential. Maybe, right? Maybe you can have oak log with jungle plank. Strip it. Okay, no, that's too much. I do think jungle wouldn't be a good house block, but it would definitely be a good, like, maybe if we put more emphasis on the jungle log. We can also see what this looks like horizontal. Ooh, horizontal might be a good trick too. Maybe we could do a horizontal strip. It's very expensive, but maybe like this, where we use the jungle as a wall. That actually might have promise, actually. But what if we have the plank and the wood together? Ooh, that might be good. Okay, okay. I think we're gonna do this. We're gonna have oak supports plank on the bottom row, and then we're gonna have stripped logs as the main wall. I do think this might be the best pallet. Yeah, okay. So let's see, how wide is this gap? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's not centered. Let's take our dirt. Let's put that back here. So now this will be a 15 block gap. Okay. And let's treat this as the center. Right here as the center. And is this the center right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Honestly, perfect. Yeah. Impeccable campfire position, by the way. How I immediately knew where the center was. So this is gonna be our dead center. We'll keep that there. So let's go ahead. And I want to make a house that has a slant upwards like this. Or actually no, downwards like this. Yeah, okay. I want the entrance to be focused on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll put the middle here for the door. So we're gonna have our entrance right here, maybe. Let's see. Is that picturesque? We might have to push it back one. So right there. Yes, that's better balance. And then we'll go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now the walls are 7 across. I don't want to end up doing an L shape. I've made too many L shapes before. We're gonna make our house a little bit more interesting. I didn't want this to go back 1, 2, 3. This hallway does seem a bit too big. So maybe it might be better if we just go maybe there. This would be a better one. Yes. So that lines up with the middle. I do want this to get bigger. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So then from here, we go out 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now it's no longer an L shape because we're gonna have the wall go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place. That's the wrong log. It's definitely not an L shape, but it's definitely not balanced. It's definitely not balanced at the moment. But if we're looking at the front here, it does have that kind of shape I want, where like there's a roof here and there's a roof like this. I think we'll have an entrance going out this way and go down there with this wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like that. Yeah. I think this is a good house. That's a good house. It's not directly L-shaped. Basic enough, but it's not too simplistic. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our jungle planks and we're going to line the whole house with this. I will take these and I'll continue them outwards like this, like so. And I think for this part in particular, it might be worth doing a curve. Maybe curve inwards might be a good shape. Because if we curve outward like this, it's going to be too blocky. So I think maybe it might be worth to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, I think this might be good. What if we looked it down from here? See the curve going in. And this nicely leads into here. Yeah, I think that works. This will work. Okay. Okay. We're going to go ahead and stack this up. That should be a complete wall. This right here needs to be a window for sure. This wall is actually not that bad. I kind of like that being a wall texture. Well, I do want to see if this being vertical is any better. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. That's definitely better. I would say these would be a good place to have windows as well. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Because if you look outside, these will look balanced. If you look out here, it's not perfectly balanced, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Maybe this could be a window too. I kind of want to balance out. Right now, I think I know for a fact that I want this to be solid wall. Because if every wall has a window, then it kind of becomes too open. So, oh, hello. So we kind of want the privacy of our home. My general idea is that I don't want two opposite walls to have a window. Because that's kind of weird. You don't want, like, it. Then you're just seeing directly through the house. And that's like a wave of energy just going straight through. I don't know anything about feng shui, by the way. If this has a window, then this needs to be walled off. And if this has a window, this also needs to be walled off. That's the perfect usage of the windows. Yeah, because all the light's gonna go in here. Gonna curve around here. And this energy already has the door. This energy has the door, so this side here should also be pretty level. Or pretty balanced, I should say. I think maybe for the front, we could have oak. No, that does seem too much. But I think this is okay, though. That's okay for the side. But for the front, that might be too... That might be too much. Yeah, it's bulging out, which we don't want. I think oak should stay as support. Here. And the wall. Here. There we go. Not bad. Yeah. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. This is good. This is good. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're going to go ahead and also dig out the floor here. Since we've already established a good floor plan. We're going to do the cobblestone as well. I am hoping this is not more than a stack of cobblestone. Otherwise, we're going to have to go get more. I have a very strong feeling this is more than a stack. But we shall see as we start placing these down. Yeah, this is definitely a lot more. Or not a lot more, but like it's definitely some amount more. I can already see my pickaxe destroying itself within like a couple more breaks. I'm going to guess 3. 3 more blocks before it decides to implode on itself. 1, 2, 3. Ah, I was 1 off. I was 1 off. But we got ourselves the copper pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the final block goes here. Ooh, jungle or oak door? I think we might have to do jungle because the walls are already made of jungle. Yeah, that was probably a good play to stick with jungle. Do that for the depth. Nice. And of course, we got 1 door left over. Why Mojang decided to make doors 3 is an interesting choice. Maybe it would have been better if it was 2 or like 4. Maybe 4, because I feel like people might complain if a block gives you less in the future. So like 4 doors, 4 door would be good. I think the house roof will be oak. I think oak roofing might be the better play here. I'm gonna make this front here just to see if this is a good height. If not, I think it might be better to go 1 higher. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too short. We're gonna have to go 1 more up. Now, I did see a pretty nice video on YouTube like a while back. I think it was like the rules of 5 it was. So every time you want to make a floor, it should be like in like 5 blocks high. Like if you want to like work with different sections, you also do rule by 5 blocks. I think we need more jungle logs. But I think that if we have up 4, so 4 would be like the main focus of the wall. I'm starting to think, because this wall here in particular might look better with the roof down like that. Yeah, no, it definitely looks too tall now. And I think that was a 1 block too tall anyways. I'm pretty sure that was 6 blocks. So it does look a little bit unnatural. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit more balanced. I think we're gonna stick with this instead. Okay. I think before we get more of the jungle logs, we should finish out the staircases. Because I want this one to go out, to go up. I am starting to think this might be too tall. Actually, I don't think it's that bad. And I think maybe it might actually be incredible if the roof went down from there, maybe. I actually really like this roof design. I actually like it a lot. I think we should work with this. So that does mean, right? That does mean this part, that's going to be painful to deal with. I'm such a huge fan of this. It's going to be a harder roof design because this is an odd centered roof and this is an even centered roof. But I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work. Let's go ahead and get some more jungle logs. Now this is going to be hard because we are working with logs. We have to make sure they're facing the right way. Honestly, the roof is like one of my least favorite parts of building. It's mainly because of it's mainly because of the way I build them. But it's certainly harder because of this roof design. Oh my, this is so many. Oh, okay, that's not everything. Okay. It's just so much wood I'm using up. Holy. That's a lot of wood. That's a lot of wood. In hindsight, I maybe should have stripped this while I was placing it down. But I think I managed to reach it. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. That's not bad. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that. I will say we will have to add a second floor because that wall is looking pretty blank. So we'll have to have something there. But I think the next step might be to extend the main front roof. I think we should just use all of our wood to turn the stairs because we're going to need a lot of it. We're going to need a lot of it. Oh! It's a villager. Hello. Just one of you? Really? Only one of you? Ooh, nice miss. And that's our first monster, folks. Another living sentient creature. Oh, there's another one. Juke. Ooh, good juke. Is that all of you? Usually there's a whole captain and everything, right? Not usually the case where just a few stragglers. Okay. I think that's all of them. Fine by me, honestly. Fine by me. If y'all are wondering how long I've been playing Minecraft for, I've been playing Minecraft, if we're talking like in general, including all the versions, I think I started playing once the Pocket Edition Lite came out. I don't know what year that was. Maybe if editor me remembers, I'll put the release date on screen. But that was my first experience playing Minecraft. And then if we're talking Java Edition, I started playing once 1.10 was around. Not when it got released, but definitely before 1.11. I played before 1.11. So between whatever years, again, editor me, boom, boom, both years, between that range. And it was at a time where I bought it, where I didn't even know there was a promotion, but there was a period where if you had both, if you bought it within like that specific, I think it was within like October 2015, maybe. If you bought it during that era, you would have gotten both the Java and Bedrock Edition. I bought not knowing that, but that's how I have Bedrock Edition, even though I don't play it at all. It's probably been like years since I've last touched Bedrock Edition. But yeah, I've been playing since 1.10. I haven't been playing a lot of Minecraft until like very recently. Like maybe 6 years ago. Like once 1.16 came around, that's when I started playing Minecraft again. And now I'm playing Minecraft like way more often ever since the drop system was introduced. So I'm very happy to be playing Minecraft now. Speaking of the drops, I'm loving the drop so far. Even though like sure each update doesn't have that much new content with it. If we think about it in terms of a year scale, like how Minecraft updates normally do it's definitely a lot more content. And sure, a lot of it is reskins and new wood types and whatever, but I don't care. If they add at least one cool update every drop, I'm happy. You know, it's just a good thing that they're updating it. They're updating more stuff to begin with. Like, I remember the drought of updates during that one time. I think we had like 2 years or so without an update. That was rough. I did not play Minecraft at all during that time. But once they started putting in the drop system, I got more excited. And they're doing Minecraft lives, like what? I think like twice a year have they been doing it? Like, I think like they just did their most recent Minecraft live I think like a week ago or something. and they announced the new forest, the dappled forest, and straw beds, a new wood type, poplar wood, and wool stairs and wool slabs. That's probably probably have been the most coolest, not the coolest, I would say maybe Mounts of Mayhem would be the coolest update so far. But it's definitely gonna be one of my favorites. Because you know me, if you know me, I'm not gonna base anywhere except the Dapple Forest like ever again upon seeing the existence of that. Because I love red, yellow, and orange trees. I love them leaves so much. And the introduction of straw beds too. The fact that it's a bed which doesn't change the spawn point. I've wanted that for so long. I love that. I love that it's a thing now. So seeing them like starting to work on features that have been asked for so long, and for them not to be mods is incredible. Because I remember I used when I played like a camping mod sometime, like I don't know how long, like some time ago. I like the concept of a sleeping bag where you just sleep and it doesn't change your spawn point, but it still skips the night. I love that. Like small changes like that in Minecraft I've really liked. Like I think on Twitter they've said like they've been working on I think they did confirm that they were working on a big update eventually. Like the same giant updates that they've had before. I forgot the number. Was it 1.21? 1.22? That was the last 1 point update. So they're still working on something like that. I'm hoping. Otherwise, drops are cool, but if the only thing they're working on is drops, then I feel like Minecraft has taken a direction that I don't think I will like in the long term. Like they've been doing drops for what, 1.5 years, I think, so far. And I think I have a feeling. I have a feeling they're gonna be doing drops for this year. If not like this, like they're gonna finish the drops this year and maybe like work on drops next year. I don't think they're gonna do drops for that much longer. I think afterwards, I think they're gonna release a big one. And what the big update might be, you wonder? I don't know. I'm very much the kind of player that likes exploration quite a lot. I'm a big fan of exploration, so I've always pushed the idea of having more surface level overworld structures. I think they actually did announce the abandoned campsite for the whatever the summer drop is about. And even though Minecraft is a sandbox game where you're supposed to build things, I think the spirit of finding stuff that's already been built and that being like the inspiration of what you want to build, I think that's awesome. Like more stuff like that where it gives more meaning behind a world but doesn't like directly provide like any lore or story implications. It's Wet Hands. Wet Hands playing right now. Whenever I think of Wet Hands now, I keep thinking of that one meme of like this one guy pretending to be Jack Black singing like he's placing blocks because he's playing Minecraft. Speaking of that, the Minecraft movie Squared, not the Minecraft movie, a Minecraft movie Squared has been announced since the Minecon Live, and I'm actually stoked for it. I watched the first one, and even though I have to say it's not like a cinematic masterpiece in the way like other movies are. Like it's definitely a movie where you just sit back and you just have fun with the movie. Even if some parts are like way more cornier than I would have liked it, I don't care. It's a fun movie, and I have a feeling with what they teased on Minecraft Live, like what they're gonna do with the movie. There's no way Herobrine's not going to be in the movie. I mean, they literally have an actor that kind of just looks like another Steve. There's no way you could have two Steves. So what if it's a Steve and a Herobrine kind of situation, right? So I have a feeling they're going to make the second movie a lot more exciting. The first Minecraft movie was more about like establishing the world of the overworld. I was kind of just like playing with the idea of like, ooh, you're in a Minecraft world. But all that has been established in the first Minecraft movie, so I don't think they're gonna do kind of the same thing. I'm hoping they push a little bit more towards like the character interactions this time around. Not that the first movie didn't have character interactions, like the whole brother-sister arc and the Garrett, the Garrett, whatever, the arcade, the old school arcade guy. They had some character arcs in there, but I would like to see like the whole Steve, and hopefully if it is Herobrine, like to see the like new dynamic between at least a new dynamic between Steve and Alex, because that is a confirmed character. So I want to see a bit more of the character aspect, the character story writing, and how they're gonna push the story more than just funny block world, right? I am looking forward to the movie. I forgot when it was. I think it was July next year, so we still got a whole year ahead of us. I'm gonna forget about it until the day comes around. I'm gonna be inviting my friends for sure. One of my friends watched the movie with me, so we're 100% I'm gonna invite him with me. I'm gonna invite him to the movies, and hopefully that movie is better, because I definitely don't want it to be worse. Definitely not. If it's worse, I'm genuinely gonna be like disappointed. And I also don't want it to be like somewhat on par. Like it needs to be better. It needs to be a better movie than the first one in order for me to like it again. Speaking of movies, I did recently watch Backrooms, made by Kane Parsons. I loved it. I really liked how they didn't just make it like, ooh, you're in the back room, scary with like a bajillion levels and bajillion entities. Like they put care into actually focusing on a human aspect, which I love. I love it when a movie approaches storylines with a human angle with it. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but essentially, if you were going into the movie with the idea of like any of the games or the wikis or the Roblox games, you're gonna be disappointed. And if you've been on Twitter, you'll see like the huge discourse between like what people thought the movie was gonna be like and what the movie actually was like. And you know, I've talked about with my friends with the Twitter stuff, and they also think it's kind of stupid how people think it was gonna be like the Roblox games, to the point. Right, to the point where we even went as far as to go on Roblox, right, and like find a decent Backrooms game. Spoiler alert, there were no good Backrooms games. All of them were kind of the same walking simulator. But there was one, I think it was like, oh, I forgot the name of it. It was like generative error. That was like probably the best Roblox Backrooms game that was there. It's still just going through different levels and different entities, but it was the most polished looking. That had the vibe that I was looking for. So, yeah, if you want a Roblox Backrooms that you want to check it out, Generative Error is probably the only one that was like not horrific in terms of quality. Okay, so you finished mostly the first floor. The hard part is probably gonna figure out how to figure out the second floor, because this is actually tough. So of course we're gonna have the staircase starting here and go up. This is quite small to work with. Also, sorry for the hotbar management. I know it's absolutely terrible. I think this, yeah, like this is probably like the best way to do it. That, yeah. Yeah, and that's walled off, so then we can just wall it off like that. Yeah, and then we have pretty good area like this. Okay. Yeah, we could work with this. We can work with this. We can work with this. Alright, so my plan for this side is probably it's kind of gonna curve here and stop there, and this roof is gonna stop here. Basically like this, it's gonna stop here, right? It's gonna stop there. And I think this might need to be supported with fences later. We'll follow through. Ooh, wait, no. This will follow around the roof. Yeah, this is a big pickle. This is like quite the thinking puzzle. And this makes it like impossible because this is like a wall, right? But then if you try doing like that, then this gets covered up. Yeah, we are making non-Euclidean roofs right now. We're making a non-Euclidean interior with this roof. Holy, this is a hard one. This is like an actual brain teaser at the moment. So if I take this down and I instead made the staircase start here. I still want this wall to be like that. I still want this to be the same wall. This could be the staircase. Now, maintain the wall. I think we may have to push this as like one more back. Because I want to maintain this 2 block. We have to be like this. Which I think is fine. We have to see what this looks like from this side. Like that. There we go. That's definitely better. Yeah, I think this would probably be like... I still have my wooden pickaxe, but I think that would be probably best. Maybe replace this with jungle. That might be good. That. And we place this here and that here. I think that might be better. Yeah, that's a bit better in terms of blending it. Okay, so that's the first floor situated. We still have this impossible shape to work with. I could see this whole thing just being an oak wall besides that wall. I think we could try that. Because right now the problem I'm seeing is this is curved and this is suddenly like jagged, and that doesn't look nice. I don't know if it's possible to continue a curve from here, because they're 1 block different. That's the main problem. I think this needs to stop here. And I think that might be better. Yeah, that's a little bit more better. Now there's not too much of a stacking issue. I think this works. I think this works. So we could go ahead and finish this part of the roof, because this is actually the easy part. Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, that's fun. Have that in the way. Might be worth just make this a 1 block then. And this is that. Is there. We can wall it off like that. I could live with that. I could live with that. Nice. And this lines up. Okay, we got it. We figured it out. We figured the puzzle. What does it look like on this side? Actually, we need to focus on all sides. You know what? That's nice as well. I kind of like that. Then if we place these blocks here back on the inside, it should still look the same. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Perfect. 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 Not perfect, but good enough. Honestly, good enough. Let's see if we can turn this part of the roof into the jungle log, because I think that might actually work in our favor. Okay, so that might be the exterior done. Front of the house looks fantastic. Side of the house, I think needs fences, but that should be good. This corner, I think turned out well, maybe except for this though. So that's just gonna end up like that then. That's fine. Honestly, that's fine. You know, the little oddities here and there. This could be a good fireplace position. Yeah, the back looks, I'd say it looks good enough. And then this side, pretty basic. I think this could be pushed back by 1 maybe. And this being flush with the wall could probably be good. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this part here. Right. This needs to have its own little part here. Yeah, I can see this working. I can see this working. And then yeah, we'll have fences here just to make it a little bit more supported. Okay, that's the roof completed, but we still got the interior, at least the walls to complete. So yeah, we got a lot of this really awkward lighting details. I think we'll fill this part in. We'll fill all these gaps in, flatten these walls down. Now, I don't know if this is centered. We will find out. Yes, it's good. Oh, that's what we were gonna use the extra door for. That's good. Wait. Take that, yoink. That there. We're gonna use the door here. There we go. Nice. We got a door now. And this will be our main sleeping quarters, our bedroom. Why did I call it sleeping quarters? This is the house. I'm gonna go ahead and make some fences while we wait for... I keep messing that up. I keep forgetting which one's fence and which one's gate. While the panes are being cooked up, being smelted. I think we need like 12 would probably be a good number. So this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We need 4 for this part here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think that's all the fences we truly need. I will craft these panes really quick. That's not how you make them. That's how you make them. But I do want to make ourselves a lightning rod because I don't want my house to burn down. That would suck a lot. I guess we can find out where this would be. It's this wall. Let's make our chimney there, 2 blocks wide. So I'm just gonna guess we need like 48 stone. I'm guessing we need 48 cobblestone. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and stack up. So this is gonna be part of the ground inside. And then we're just gonna stack up. Remove any roofing out of the way. Now either the roof is gonna look nice or it's gonna look horrible because I did that. So let's check the back. Okay, that's why we have the shelves. We can have the shelves to at least like to maintain like the shape of the roof like that. That maybe. Yeah, that will like preserve some shape of the roof from like if we're looking from like far away. But I think that's just to maintain like the color of the roof. Come here, guys. You guys can't be roaming around near my house. You're gonna make me feel nervous. Ow. Ow. Stop. Die. So it seems like pillagers like to patrol around this area. I wonder why. If there's anything, maybe there might be something useful here. Or maybe they've heard that a new person has joined their world. Whatever it may be, we gotta finish that chimney. So I think that's a good height. And then once we add so my idea is we're gonna have a lightning rod here. Whether we're gonna have like a campfire, so we're gonna have to make another one. So the idea is that one side can actually like catch the lightning, and then the other side is the aesthetic campfire. And you know, it's not we can still see through it, but it doesn't matter. I think it has more charm that way. But we're not done with that though, because we still got this left over. Cover this up and we cover this up. And you know, there's wood here, but you know, it's fine. Fire doesn't kill anybody. Well, they kind of do kill people, but it's fine for this case. It's probably fine. And then we need like 2 more campfires. This will also give us the lighting that will be sufficient for like at least the bottom of this house, right? Light level 4. And I think up here has a light level of 0. Yeah, so we gotta be careful. We can use the trap doors here. Cover that up, and then we can use the shelves. I think we just put them here. Yeah. I think that's good. We can focus on the interior next time. I don't think we'll... I think it's getting close. It's getting close to the time where I need to go, but... there we go. Put the windows down. Like so. We're gonna move the bed indoors, and I think we're gonna move the chest inside as well. We're basically just moving everything inside now. Bed in the somewhat command position, kind of even, but somewhat farther away from the door. Table goes here. Chests go here. The one thing I'm gonna be slightly sad about is that I don't have my inventory sorter, which basically, you know, sorts the inventory. With one click of the button, it sorts by kind of like wood types, stone types, item types, kind of like that. And I'm gonna miss that a lot when in these 14 days. Now I kind of want to figure out where to put these furnaces. We could maybe put the furnaces here. That way they'd be functional. I think that might be the strat. Kind of like this. Yeah. I think that'll work. We're almost done. I want to have a food source, because right now living on salmon not by fishing is a bit annoying. So we're going to quickly make ourselves a hoe. And using the wheat seeds that we've collected over just whatever we've been doing. Right now we have no way of collecting water to basically move up. And we're just gonna have our farm right next to the riverbed. And this should like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this should be able to reach the entire place. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be able to hydrate everything. So we'll stop there. And then with our seeds, we'll plant them down a seedy place. Ooh, just barely. Can I get one more seed? Can I get one more seed? Come on. One more seed. Just one. There we go. One more seed. Yeah, we'll probably dig one more out just so I can step onto this area without trampling all over the crops. And then we'll need a composter, which I think we need 7 slabs. Like right here. That's probably good. Final thing we're going to do, we're going to just make a little path. I don't want to make a little path now. Just so we have a little bit of fun ambience. Go a little curve here to the center. Another path here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go, like that. Yeah, so this is kind of the annoying part now where the durability comes in. Is if you like making paths is like the most frustrating process at this point in time. Because copper tools, they're good for breaking stuff, but the moment you try to do literally anything with like changing the blocks types, it becomes very annoying very quickly. And then yeah, this is gonna be a little bit rough to get down. So we'll start 1, 2, 3. Go up. Then 1, 2, 3. Okay, put that there. That looks good enough to me. Make this look cleaner. There. There we go. Then from there, we continue the path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slabs. There we go. Much better. Much better. Hey, nice. And we got our food. We got our home. I like this. And then we can have this be our little garden here. Little spot. We can have another path going down that way. We have another path going down that way. We can start it off like right now, even. Like that. I think this is a good start. We got ourselves a house. We will be working more on making this look a little bit nicer with the garden in front. We could do something with the walls here. Like this portion here seems a bit empty. We can figure out how to detail that. I like this front here. This side here is also looking nice. The back, I think, is okay. This is somewhat empty, but this is interesting enough where we don't need to worry about it. And then this side, for sure, we'll have to have something on the side to balance it out. But yes, I think that's good. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing for the next video. We might have to bring in some of the animals from the wild over in that direction and have ourselves the chickens, the sheep, and the cow. But yes, I'm very happy with this start. And we might work on adding more details on the inside, because this here needs a lot of furniture, and this bedroom in particular needs a lot of furniture. So that is it for the first day of our 14-day series. I cannot wait to see how far we're gonna go. Remember, we've done a lot of achievements so far, so once we start getting the nether and once we start getting the diamond armor, we're going to see everything sort of branch out even more. So I think this is good progress, going with 5 achievements in the main Minecraft tab. So thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment down below what you want to see next on the episode, because I will be checking out comments if there will be any. And make sure you do keep in tune. And if you're not watching, if you don't want to follow along this series day by day, you can wait until I make a full giant video with every single day combined, and also make a nice commentary video for the main Alpha Who channel. So, thank you for watching, and remember, always have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!